guys, what's up, and welcome back for another video. So today's video is going to be on a woman that's kind of going viral. Her name is Nika and her 10 beautiful kids, something along those lines. I can't even remember. I'll probably insert the name of her channel here. And I found out about her through another channel of some other YouTubers that I enjoy watching called the Cloutchasers, and I will link their video that I got this from in the description as well. Well, anyway, you guys, this video is crazy. It's about a mother of not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, not eight, not nine, but 10 freaking kids, okay? And apparently she's not with the dad. Supposedly they're all by the same person, which is the one good thing about it, but it's all bad in the sense that she's going viral because her kids got taken from her through CPS for, I don't know if it's like child endangerment or neglect or what, but apparently she wasn't keeping her place clean. Let's go ahead and watch this travesty, shall we?
Children are gonna obey my rules and they're gonna listen to what I have to say. Cause while they're out there with their daddy right now and their little bookie little girlfriend, they see the difference between being with their daddy and the difference between with being with their mama. And I know for sure the strongest way for them to be is to be in the household with a mother who cares about their life, their well-being, and their protection and loving them. And that's me. And for anybody to go around here, I don't give a damn. I ain't giving no views to none of these hoes. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm tired of telling y'all coming after me about my kids this and that and the third. She got roaches in her house. I got a roach crawling on the wall right now. And I got poison put all through my motherfucking house. I done bomb and sprayed them. I got a baby roach right now on the wall. What you gonna do about it? Isaiah always scream, "Mommy, there's a cockroach," but it's not a cockroach, it's a roach. What's wrong with a roach? I ain't never know we had problem with roaches until we goddamn stayed here for about a good 6-7 months, maybe a year.
Okay, do you hear what she just said? She didn't know that she had roaches until after about a year of living at this place. I mean, number one, that goes to show that you came into a house that was already clean when you got there because you didn't notice roaches, but it also indicates that you did not keep your house clean and you actually kept it pretty disgusting because you ended up with a severe amount of roaches to the point where CPS took your kids out of the home. So roaches, if you guys didn't know, they typically invade places that are unclean, that have rotten food, and just are not kept. And so apparently she wasn't cleaning up after the kids, or maybe the kids, were just making her house a wreck and she wasn't cleaning up after them. But some of her kids vary from age, one, she's got a newborn up to like, I want to say 15 or 16. So it's like, obviously the older kids could be helping out. If they're over 8 years old, they can be doing something to help clean up that house. So you're just not teaching your kids what they need to know about good hygiene and a clean environment. And so they had to be taken, and that's pretty sad. Like, in all honesty, it just sounds like she's lazy to me. Like, to have roaches, come on now, that means you're not vacuuming, you're not throwing trash out, you're not wiping stuff off, you're not disinfecting at all. And we just got through like practically 2 pandemics. You might as well call COVID one of them, and then the second one was the monkeypox. So you weren't trying to protect your kids at all with all that going on.
Because when we first moved in this bitch, we had no roaches. So everybody can classify on a roach. I see one right now on the wall, a little baby one. It's a little tiny one. Because I done put the poison down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So if I keep on going on that viewing, I just went on today and viewed Reese thing. So I understand what you're saying. I'm putting views and money in their pockets for them getting the views. You got a point on that, because I went on there today just to see what everybody was talking about. Because everybody was like, "Oh, Reed talking about you and your kids and your baby daddy about the kids got roaches in the house." And I was like, "What?" I said, "Okay, let me go on there. Let me see what you're talking about." So I went on there and I looked. I said, "God damn!" It's like you act like ain't nobody got roaches in their house. All them roaches be on hydraulics sometimes. Like, they don't give a fuck. They don't got no respect or no boundaries. They come from outside, so if they want to come inside and take a nap, they gonna get smashed. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, who don't have fucking roaches in their household? I mean,
OMG. Did she really just say, who doesn't have roaches? Ma'am. Okay, that's an indication also that you're unclean and you come from unclean. That means the house you grew up in was dirty as heck and had roaches. That means all the people that you associate with, your friends and other family members, are also dirty. If it's common for roaches to be around, because I can say that it was not common for me to grow up around or see houses that had roaches. I remember one house that I went to as a child that had roaches, and you know what it was? It was a house that my family did like a Christmas care package type, and we had to go drop the gifts off to the kids for Christmas one year, and their house was absolutely disgusting, and they had bugs. That much I do remember. But it was not a commonality for every house that I encountered to have freaking roaches. Like, it just goes to show that, like, again, not only are you kind of nasty,
disgusting,
but everybody that you associate with is also nasty.
Talking about you and your kids and your baby daddy.
I hate to keep stopping it, guys, but did you hear it? I just wanted to point out that very stereotypical smoke detector sound.
I mean, some people don't, because people are spotless clean. Like, I done been to 2 houses that's spotless clean. Now, I got a few running around now because of the fact I done put the poison down, I done sprayed and everything since they been gone. And the poison I put down, that shit was dookie strong, so the kids are not here, so it won't affect them at any cost. But what I'm saying is, these motherfuckers act like your house has to be perfect. Okay, let me show y'all some shit in my house, since everybody wants to go back and report everything. Let me show you something right quick. Well, I want to go and report Nika today. I think it's best. All right, you see on the floor down there where I got the poison at? I got poison all in the kitchen area, all over there. Everything is basically spotless clean because the kids are not here. So I put poison down. Everything is basically spotless in this motherfucking house. Ain't nothing dirty. Everything is fucking clean. But I put that poison down. My camera is horrible. I put poison down all through the house before they get back. So when they get back, by the time they get back home, everything will be done. And I can just sweep up all that poison and mop it up and bleach it before they get in the house. I know none of them. And then get my table to put in my kitchen, since it's a problem with my children. I don't want it to be an issue with the poison being down on the floor and they eating down there. No. So, you know, I already said what I was going to do. I got everything nice and clean and mopped up and bleached and everything. And I put the poison down. I said, well, since they gone and that poison real strong, I can take the smell. So I'm basically focusing on what. Let me show y'all something too. Let me show y'all what I'm missing with y'all right now, with the ones who put me in my true. Let me show y'all what I'm really missing right quick. Let me show y'all right quick. What I'm really missing is this. You see that? This kitchen is seasoned with love, yo. Love. I have not cooked on this fucking stove since my kids been out this motherfucking house. Because this is my life. My kids are my life. This whole stove has not been touched since my kids left. And this kitchen is seasoned with love. It is. It is.
And you know what? She very well could be dealing with a lot on her plate. She has 10 minor children and just lost them due to her home being considered unfit. CPS got involved after viewers who watch her channel reported the things that they saw.
And I haven't touched nothing on the stove since they left. I have not cooked a hot meal since they left. Because they with their daddy right now. Because I don't feel like it's a home in here anymore. It feels cold. It don't feel like love is here anymore. And that's the thing people don't get about life. When you living in the lifestyle of what I'm living in, and you living in a world of cruel ass people, they don't see what you see. They don't feel what you feel. They don't understand how you feel because they're not going through that. They just want to torment you and make you miserable to make you become the evil person that the devil wants you to be. And that's not Nika.
Now, isn't that interesting? Isn't it always the case that these women always want sympathy after they're found out to be some kind of fraud? Like, you've got this 10, Nika plus all her 10 beautiful kids that she just loves so much and takes such great care of, yet your house is actually, you have them all living in squalor. And that's pretty disgusting, to say the least. You have a newborn in a house with freaking roaches? Oh my God. But now she wants everybody to feel sorry for her. She's such a great mom. Just because you're saying you love your kids and you're on here getting all loud and making these videos, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the fact that CPS took your kids out the home and put them with the dad. So obviously, you may say what you want about him, but at the end of the day, CPS saw it more fit for them to be with him at this time. hopefully she can keep her house clean and get those kids back, because I know that they probably do love her to a certain degree, and I love my daughter. I would never want to be separated from her, but that's why I do my best to make sure I'm a good mom and feed her and clean her and take good care of her and make sure she has suitable clothing and all that good stuff.
I stand on my own 2 feet, and if I need help, I'm gonna ask for fucking help. And regardless of the situation or what I may be going through, my house is cold. It's cold. It's no love here. It's no babies running around. It's not mommy, I'm hungry. It's not mommy, I want some bubble gum. It's not mommy, I love you. Every 5 minutes, my baby Isaiah, I love you, mommy. And y'all see that shit. Y'all see that. But the evil don't see it. The evil is spiteful. They're devilish. Their soul need to burn and go to hell where they came from. And not on this planet of the earth. Because God has not created somebody this is cold-hearted as that bitch is. You cold-hearted ass. She a cold-hearted ass bitch. You cold-hearted. And I hate that, because you know dang on well, deep down inside, you watching me every day. You see me every day on a camera. On this one stove back here slaving for my fucking kids. I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm mopping, I'm fussing, I'm fighting, I'm bittering, I'm doing everything I possibly can do to do what I can to take care of me and my fucking children. This ain't no fucking book. This is real life. And I'm sick and goddamn tired of it. I'm sick and tired of it, because it's just stupid dumb for y'all to be so fucking miserable and try to take away something God gave me. Life of 10 beautiful fucking children. Because of roaches. That's what the DSS say. Roaches. Roaches? That's what you say. Roaches? Roaches. Who doesn't have roaches in their household? Who doesn't have stains on their fucking walls? I'm not living the fucking perfect life. I'm a mother. I'm not poor either. I'm a mother who loves my children. I'm a mother who's going to stand up for my children. I'm a mother who's going to stand up for my fucking rights. And my rights are to protect my children.
Okay. And your children have the right to grow in a decent environment without vermin.
Because I ain't doing nothing to hurt nobody by me being on camera and doing what I do is best for me and my children to have a life. And I hate that. That's why I wasn't getting on TikTok. Because these goddamn people on this app act like they so high class that they got everything they need in their life and the more in their life. And it probably ain't got half of the shit that I got. You can have my life, but you can't have my motherfucking kids. My soul and my heart, God has shows me every day. This is just a test he's putting me through to see how far I can take it. And I have been taking it for a long time.
This is where people get to me, because she's literally accepting zero responsibility, zero accountability is being taken here. She's literally blaming other people for her situation, which she technically brought upon herself. You didn't have to bring 10 kids into a world that you couldn't afford to give them an adequate living environment. If you knew after 4 or 5 kids that you weren't able to keep a house together by yourself and you couldn't afford a nanny, then maybe you shouldn't have had so many kids. Because it's like those weird cat ladies who just keep collecting cats. I mean, after a while, you can't keep up after them. It's just too many to feed, too many to take to the vet, too many to clean up after. And at that point, when you're only one person and you're being stretched so far, you can't be the best you could be. And that's not fair for the kids. I mean, every child deserves at least a basic standard of living. And what I mean by basic, just a home with a roof over its head that's suitable and warm when it needs to be, or cool when it needs to be, and they have food every day and they're getting cleaned up. They're not in any kind of germ infested environments. Like, every kid deserves at least that much.
I have been taking this for a long time, and I'm very strong when it comes down to dealing with any situation, because I'm telling y'all, in my life history of my life, I've been tormented, I've been raped, I've been abused, I've been talked about. I've been through everything in my life. Nobody will never understand what I've been through if you ain't never heard my story.
And you know something? Normally when women get to saying this kind of stuff, you guys, I do feel for them. But for some reason with this lady, I just don't. I feel like she's seeking sympathy at this point. And it's just like, I've got one thing to say. Well, boo hoo. That's it.
And I tell everybody this. I was burned in a fire. Almost nearly dead. I'm still standing with no scars on my body. My mother did this to me. Set the house on fire with me inside of it. That's an unfit mother. I'm not an unfit mother. I would never harm my children.
I ultimately feel bad for her that was once a child. Like, I feel bad for the child version of her, because yes, that does sound like a rough childhood, and maybe that is why her life is the way it is, because she wasn't given a very good start. But having said that, most of us, when we come of age, I would say somewhere around 25 or so, we're all grown up and we have decisions to make not only for ourselves but for our children. And we can make the same mistakes that our parents did, or we can forgive them, and then we can say, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actively I'm going to unlearn these behaviors and do something different. Keeping a clean environment shouldn't be hard, because honestly, every person deserves that. Like, you as a mom deserve to be in a home that's clean. Like, not even just the kids. All of you deserve to be in a good, clean environment. And it's going to take all of you guys to keep it together. So you're going to have to not only clean up, but you're going to have to teach them kids to clean up, because most of them look, from the other videos I saw, them kids look old enough to be helping clean up something. They shouldn't be throwing trash and just dropping stuff everywhere. That's nasty as heck. And they need to be cleaning up after themselves. I'm sorry. They're way too old for that. And you need to be making sure you clean up after the ones that can't. But anyway, you guys definitely tell me what you think. What can we do to kind of prevent this kind of stuff from happening in the future? I don't know. It's just frustrating, because there's no win-win for this. The kids lose out on their mom. The mom lose out on their kids. They end up in situations that may not be any better sometimes if they end up in foster care. So it's like, if we can just make good decisions, good parental choices from the start, then our kids won't have to suffer, and we won't have to be in a state of depression for the bad decisions we made. Well, definitely tell me what you guys think. If you have any advice for single moms out there, definitely leave it in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.